welcome to another installment of I don't have my camera with me because I had a party today, as noted by the crazy makeup. But yeah, pretty excited about today's party. It was fun. It was at a daycare. It was very cool, and it's relatively close to where I need to go. The party was more Van Nuys, Sherman Oaks area, so I'm actually grabbing quick dinner over Trader Joe's. Nobody surprised, this is what I do. Trader Joe's, please sponsor me. Thanks. But yeah, I just want to quickly make a quick update while I'm in parking. I'm probably going to walk around a local mall, like I'm right by a mall, so I think I'm going to do that for a couple of hours before class. But the thing I wanted to mention is last night I had a crazy wild dream. Apparently I was sleep talking and like a lot was going on, okay? But my dream was very intense, which they've been for the last week or so. But then it was also all about like the end of the world and like a giant war, and like things were just kind of really just crazy, and I was spending so much time trying to like pack everything up and get everything together and figure out like what I was going to bring with me, and like thinking of like both locations. Like there's a lot going on. But the thing about those dreams, it's like fire dreams for me. They usually mean that there's a big change around the corner. My horoscope's been saying that. It's been a bunch of weird signs I've been saying there's this giant change just about to happen, and I am okay with that. I'm cool with that. I'm excited for that, but I'm also just kind of like, I don't fully feel that. I just trust that that's probably the case, and these dreams are kind of confirming that more and more, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's my excitement of the day. Also, I will probably point this out in a future day, so ignore this if I already said something elsewhere, which I haven't yet, but I will. But I found a cool sweatshirt. It was like $7 at H&M when I ran in just to like use a bathroom at a Kohl's, and it was attached to a mall, so I was like, well, I have an extra second before yesterday's party, and I found this really cute sweatshirt. It's so perfect because it says LA Dreaming, which like me, and then it says Sunset Boulevard, which is honestly one of my favorite roads just because I drove like most of it once, and even though it's hard to drive on and not the best for driving, there's just so much on there, and I've had so many memories along that entire stretch of a road. It's kind of insane. So a lot of good past memories, a lot of present memories, a lot of future memories, I'm sure. And yeah, so I really like that road, and I recently really just like confirmed that to myself. Yeah, and that is since 97. I know you like really can't see, but 97, like how perfect is that, am I right? So very excited, very here for this. It's really comfy, so yay. And it was a really good deal. It was an online exclusive, because they didn't even recognize it. It was the only one, and it fits perfect, and we're happy. So I'm gonna head on out before they decide to tow my car, because the parking lots here are kind of crazy, and carry on with my day. But that's the update. I just want to quickly say something because I haven't said anything, so yeah. Yay. Okay, I'm really over filming on my phone and stuff, my camera. I know that sounds like weird, but it's so true. Anyway, I just got back. It is after midnight, and yeah, class was really fun. Long story short, even before class I started feeling this, but now I am completely confirmed, especially with my favorite drive ever. Like, I love the drive after class. The best. And it's raining, which is magical. Anyway, yeah, the moral of the story is I got my magic back, which is delightful. Last week was rough, okay? It was. Like, I was just an emotional nightmare, and I was sure that things were going to turn around, and I'm not saying that they necessarily have externally, but internally they have, and I think that's really good. Like, it cleared out my energy. I know that sounds kind of weird, but it's true. Like, I was absorbing too much negativity, and right now I'm feeling so much happier and, like, magical, you know? Like, I really love feeling like this, and it's weird because I know earlier today I even said, like, I don't really feel like anything's like going to change, even though I'm getting these signs that they are. But like, I'm starting to get those feelings, like especially just driving out in the parking lot, like there's something about to happen, and I'm starting to realize it, and just talking to other people for a little bit and realizing that like everything is working out the way it's supposed to right now. Like, I'm starting to get more signs again. Maybe this is caused by weird amounts of food and weird sleep, likely. But also, I feel great. Like, I love when I feel like this. And when I was planning my 300 a couple years ago, I came up with this crazy idea because I had my first all-nighter for a film, and I remember kind of like going delirious, and you know, there's a certain hour where things just get really weird, but then I'm like, what if that's reality? And what if, you know, staying up, I'm not saying stay up, but like What if that's like a thing, you know? I don't know what I'm saying, and I'm not saying that this is good, so I know this sounds really bad, but moral of the story is I don't care if it's a matter of me just having less sleep or food like I should. Like, I understand that's probably a problem, and I try to keep up with it, but this weekend has kept me busy, it's kept me going, and it's kept me inspired, and I think that's really good. And I've also had a really great day, and class was a lot of fun, and to make matters even better, like, I don't know, like, it's just really great people, really great growth, and I've really connected into scenes more and more every week. I feel so much better. I haven't had notes about being loud or enunciation in a long time, so very proud about that. That used to be a big thing, but I've gotten a lot better. Gotten better with like almost everything, and I do feel like it's just about time for something to happen. So maybe I'm crazy, but I like feeling this way. So if I'm hopeful and excited, that's what matters, and I'm radiating positivity, and I'm already seeing good things, and yeah, very, very happy. So I'm probably go snack some food because I am hungry, even though it is late. Like, what did I say about my schedule's a little whack? I don't know. Mondays are usually like this. I'll sleep in tomorrow. All is well in the world. But yeah, that's my update. And yeah, oh, happy Monday. Here, there's a really loud sound. That is this big old fan that is inside of the closet because there's water damage. We love that. And turns out maintenance got here on Monday morning, and I'm not sure if the water damage is coming from the shower, which is like kind of right there, so it kind of makes sense, or if it's from next door, or if it's from the people above. We love apartment living life when that sort of thing happens. It's fine, it's just like it has to air out, so there's this really loud fan. Yeah, so I have to actually take a couple of quick errands and then be back. I have a few things I'm trying to get done today. It is my first day off in the last several days, and last week I was so panicky about having so many days where I wasn't really doing anything, and today I am enjoying the fact that I'm not doing much, but I'm also like, I went through all of my money and stuff that I was dealing with from the weekend and whatnot, and I realized it's been a slow month. So that's fine. These things happen, but I wasn't like, I haven't really booked anything crazy, so yeah, that feels great. Also, I feel like that's just like a slight stressor right now, because I also, luckily, I don't have to worry about anything with that, and I didn't have to worry about payments for the whole car situation, which is nice. But my water heater broke. Like, what I made tea in, I've had this thing for years. I got it freshman year, right at the start of college, and it just, the top just like snapped off. And I do mean snap, like there's no hope. Also, my nightstand fan that I use every single night, again, since the beginning of freshman year, stopped working last night. Like, it's so weird. There's no sign, like the motor still runs, but like it doesn't fan at all. And I tried like leading out, it's really gross, but like I tried to do it, it's still not working. So also my nightstand Glossier lip balm has gone missing. I don't know where it is, but it's mint. It was a fresh tube, and I don't know. So I'm trying to do laundry, which is kind of difficult with the closet being the way that it is right now. I'm just trying to make today a productive errand sort of day where things try and get done. I'm also out of food, which sucks. I really haven't had much more than fruit and oatmeal for like days, and I'm running low on that too. So Jeb's a mess. Okay, it's fine. Like, it's totally fine. I'm just adulting to a level of discomfort today. I think that's what this is. So I don't know, I feel like things are going to turn around soon, at least I hope that they will, but it's like, just because I got my mood back, that doesn't mean that these things aren't still happening. Like, I don't know why, like what had this year so far has just been whack. Okie dokie, I still have not found the Glossier, so I'm thinking maybe I just tried to put it on one night. I'm so tired, I accidentally lost it somewhere in my bed, so considering changing the sheets, even though I'm kind of just like cold, cozy, and just chilling. Yeah, that's my day. The thing's still going. It is loud, and that's great, but like if it's not because of the shower, I have to keep it going. So yep, just, you know, hoping everything's fine. I'm just tired. I really just want to go back to sleep, but that's not a good idea because it is way too early to go to sleep. So I'm trying to get the reel in if I get that done, maybe I'll go to the hot tub later. That would be really peaceful and nice. And I'm also thinking about, you know, just, you know, throwing in the sheets. It's going to be so much effort, so I like really don't want to have to like toss in the whole bedding situation and then remake it later. Like, that's a lot of effort. I still have all the clothes to put away, like, and the closet is a literal messy nightmare right now. So but I'm gonna do it because I feel like that'd be good, and I feel like just having things cleaned and done is actually going to help me feel better just to begin with, because there's just like so much external stress, like the internal stress is kind of like being affected by it too. Okay, I clearly need to what even is that? Okay, we're good. Okay, yes, I just got back from the hot tub. Nobody is surprised. Actually, I'm surprised I made it. I was feeling really exhausted, especially in this last clip. And as you can tell, I still have to make my bed, which I'm not looking forward to doing because that takes effort, especially when it's that close to a wall, like effort. I still also haven't found my Glossier, but regardless, this is not about that. What this is about is today was a day where I was just a bit on a low, and not like a complete low like last week, more just like a relative. Things were getting a little nerve-wracking because I went through and I took care of figuring out like the money that I made this weekend, and I looked at what I've made this month so far. It has been a little slow, but I was like, okay, cool, like let's just see. And then I started getting a little obsessive about it, and I kind of looked into how much I've been making just overall, and I'm like, it is technically the most that I've made throughout my life as a human. So I am proud of the progress that I'm making. Do not get me wrong about that, but I am slightly still understanding that things cost money, and especially in a time where everything feels like it's breaking, like the water boiler for the tea broke, like my fan broke, like just I'm realizing things happen, and just getting by is like not really enough, especially like even though I am making a lot, I also live a relatively pretty expensive life, so that's just saying. Okay, so I am thankful for my opportunities. I am definitely so grateful for what I do have, and I'm not complaining. That's why I never talk about money on my channel, because I don't think it's something worth talking about like this, and I'm never sure if I'm saying the right thing, but yeah, I was a little panicky today because I realized, what happens, you know, like I'm doing okay, but I could be doing better, and I'm still like, okay, well, what about long-term, big picture, like savings and stuff? And I know it's ridiculous to panic now because I am young. I haven't even been a full year out of school yet, and this is not something that I should be so concerned about, but it's still a never present part of my brain, which is why I signed up to go to a taping of a show where they're going to pay me to go to the show tomorrow. So it's like I have so many one-off opportunities, but I'm constantly like, a part of my job is looking for more jobs. That's just how it is, and it gets stressful, and I do obsess about it, and that's not healthy, but I'm learning that there has to be some sort of balance in having like relatively no balance. Anyway, it's a life learning situation here. Long story short, that was my stress of today. So to de-stress, I went to the hot tub. I was listening to music, I was chilling, I'm like, what I do, right? And then somebody joins me in the hot tub, and I was like, okay, yeah, I know you. She's like, wait, you're the one from, and she recognized me from like the last time I was there. I was like, yeah, that's me, hi. So we ended up having a really great conversation, and one thing leads to another, and it was exactly the conversation to de-stress that I needed, like 100%. Like, it was wonderful because, I mean, she is in entertainment, and it was really nice being able to have that sort of conversation, but it was also really amazing that I was able to just like hear, like, I didn't even say anything. I wasn't really going into detail about my day or anything crazy, just like mentioning a few things going on, and yeah, I'm a little stressed, whatever, this is what I'm doing. She was able to go through and say so much that made me feel so good and breed up so many different like opportunities that I hadn't even thought of, and like that's insane. Like, seriously, I see how this is working out, you know, like when you are in a point where things get a little bit weird, like be open to signs and messages and moments like this where you get the answers you seek. Like, all these answers are available, you just have to be open to them. I totally believe that, and you know, I think just having that sort of conversation was so cool because it really not only like made me feel better because I was learning other things that I could be doing and like just getting good advice and being able to ask questions that I honestly didn't even think were in there, but like totally are. Like I have a lot of questions and it's nice to be able to recognize that and ask somebody who may know what the answer is. And I don't know, but it was a really nice conversation. I'm feeling better about it. Okay, I'm low battery, no one's surprised, and need to make the bed. I need to change because I am a hot gross robe situation thing happening here. What is going on? I don't even know, but yeah, I'm happier now. So that's my day. I also got an email, which I shouldn't check email so much. That was another nice little realization of I am obsessive about this sort of thing, but I might have another really weird cool opportunity coming up that I am slightly uncomfortable about, but also could be fun, you know? So we'll see. I don't know. It's like I just can't micromanage my ideals of life. I have to be very accepting of things, but at the same time know what I want. And it's a weird balance, and I'm learning. And that's the point of being in your 20s, right? Or just life in general. It's about learning and being happy and growing and all that good stuff. It's like almost midnight. It's really late and my hair is a actual wreck. Okay, anyway, I have a lot to talk about because today I could not keep my camera with me. I wasn't really allowed to have my phone either for most of it. So yeah, quick update. I should have taken a photo or something before. I do have a funny Snapchat that I'm gonna actually put together. It was getting worse and worse, and then it started smelling really bad, so we had maintenance over. That's why that giant fan was in here for quite some time. I did leave, but then I saw after I checked back in with my phone when I was able to at the end of the day, and I missed quite a bit because that's how it goes. Nothing happens unless I have to turn my phone off. Yeah, it turns out they apparently fixed it today. So I get back and I realize that everything is like practically like nothing happened. So shower. It was like kind of here, but mostly through there. Like this has been eventful for a moment. But yeah, that entire corner was all like black and yellow, like black and yellow, black and yellow. Okay, but seriously, it was black and yellow. It's like really not great. There was definitely water damage just throughout, so they had to rip up the entire rug. They basically just pulled out that entire corner of the wall, and now it looks like nothing happened. Real tea. Today was fun. I'm not allowed to talk about the project, and I had plenty of time to read over the relatively small NDA assigned that basically said I'm not allowed to talk about it. But I do hope they get picked up because it's a really cute show, and it was a feel good, and it was really fun to watch. And it was filming outside at this cool place that I've never been to in Malibu, which was so pretty, like literally gorgeous, beautiful venue. I was very excited to go there and just see that. So it was really fun. It was a very nice drive. I took PCH all the way through, which is personal fave. Again, not necessarily to drive on. I went down that road where I got hit a couple months ago, so that was a little bit scary, but honestly it was a really cool event. I made some new friends. At one point production was pushing out our filming so long that like we ended up just like sitting around this table in this barn, which was so funny. We're all like in this cute little barn, and then practically nobody really knows each other, but we're all just like gazing at each other and be like, let's play heads up, which is basically charades. So it was really fun, and we so got into it. We were like singing, we were like acting stuff out, and oh my gosh, so fun. Okay, so it was really cool. I always love being able to do these sorts of things when I can. I don't always do this sort of stuff, but like if I have a minute and I would probably just like want something neat to do, or I want like a little bit of extra cash or whatever, I'll go to a show, and that's what I did today. So it was fun. Yeah, life is cool, life is great. I'm a little woozy because I need some serious like water and sleep. I had a hard time getting up this morning because I was so cozy and I want to sleep in, but then I had a really cool phone call. This would be a cool opportunity. A little weird, a little different, a little unique, so to say, but definitely something I would really, really love, and something that I feel like is really good for me, especially right now. Like, Is there an earthquake or am I losing it? I think I'm losing it. Apparently there was one last night. And the truth is I genuinely, like, just didn't feel it. I just saw it on Twitter. I was like, oh, I guess there was an earthquake. As I avoided putting all of the bedding back on at, like, midnight. Even though I was outside freezing in Malibu for, like, I know that sounds bougie, but it's, like, freezing. No, it was cold. We were all genuinely cold. They were bringing out blankets. Like, it was cold. But even so, I was having just so much fun. I felt so good. I was getting teary-eyed and emotional. Like, I genuinely know I'm in the right place, and it's so cool being able to, like, watch these things and take notes and, like, talk to other people who are also doing similar things on different parts of their own journeys, and it's just such a cool thing. So, very happy about that. Anyway, I'm peace out, because there's a slight chance that wasn't an earthquake. I'll check Twitter. And if it wasn't, that means I'm losing it and I should drink some water. Okay, so that's my plan, but that's my update, and yay! Anyway, life's exciting again. We're thrilled, things are good, and the wonderful flooring situation, I believe, has been fixed. So, good things.